Imagine checking Instagram as the first thing you do every morning. It's the same thing every time. Your friends in perfect relationships, going on elaborate trips, celebrating at picture-perfect parties. And every morning you feel depressed because it seems like they have everything you don't. This feeling sets the tone for your entire day. I'm sure many of you have done something like this and experienced a range of emotions after doom scrolling. I'm credible to speak on the negative impacts of social media on mental health through thorough research. In this speech, I will share the harmful effects of excessive social media use on mental health, propose a solution to regulate it, and explain how this solution can make a positive difference. Now that you've considered how social media impacts your daily life, let's explore how it truly impacts mental health. Social media is a useful tool when used wisely. Unfortunately, it has contributed to a rise in mental health issues, especially among teenagers and young adults who've been a part of the generation who grew up with it. Many now use it as a replacement for meaningful face-to-face interactions. Signs of social media's negative impacts include anxiety, depression, loneliness, poor sleep patterns, exhaustion, and poor self-esteem. 18-year-old Anna Mockel shared her story through the Center for Countering Digital Hate in December of 2024. She described how watching Thinspo videos on YouTube led to her developing an eating disorder because she fell into the comparison trap that social media so creatively sets. This issue doesn't just impact individuals, but rather impacts a whole generation. Teens reportedly spend about 5 hours a day on social media platforms, according to the American Psychological Association. A study by Dr. Ferdi Botha and colleagues found a 120% increase in rates of psychological distress among 15 to 23-year-olds between 2011 and 2021. Clinical psychologist Amanda Gordon explains that social media changes people's brains. They become less able to focus, more dependent on constant stimulation, and prone to comparing themselves to unrealistic images, which ultimately leads to emotional harm. Teenagers and young adults aged 15 to 23, especially girls, are most affected, according to an April 2025 Pew Research report. In September 2024, in a New York Times article, Andrew Solomon tells the story of 17-year-old girl Anna Schott, who fell victim to the addiction of social media and therefore became isolated and depressed, which led to her committing suicide. Now that we've identified the problem, let's explore some realistic ways to reduce the damage caused by excessive social media use. Social media isn't the enemy. The real problem is uncontrolled excessive use. Set daily time limits and instead engage in healthier activities like face-to-face interactions, going outside, physical exercise, or creative hobbies. Cutting back on social media can boost your mood, reduce anxiety, improve sleep, break the comparison cycle, reduce cyberbullying, prevent addiction, and improve focus and concentration. Set daily app limits that require a password only someone else knows. Schedule screen-free time during meals, study hours, and before bed. Begin tracking how much time you currently spend on social media. Then set daily time limits on those apps for less than 2 hours. Turn off notifications and enable Do Not Disturb in necessary situations. Fill the extra time with in-person interactions, reading, physical activity, or other habits that fuel your creativity and energy. Finally, let's imagine how your life could change if you adopt this solution. Limiting social media use can lead to better focus, stronger time management, improved sleep, elevated mood, and reduced stress, helping you thrive in school and relationships. As college students, your time and energy are precious. By cutting down on screen time, you can reclaim hours for studying, relaxing, and truly enjoying your friends. You'll sleep better, feel less anxious, and develop a healthier self-image. Without limits, social media intake can lead to burnout, poor sleep, distraction, and low self-esteem, and strained relationships. These issues can affect your academic performance and long-term mental health. In conclusion, social media may seem like a harmless time killer, but its overuse can seriously harm your mental health over time. We've examined the damaging effects of social media, discussed practical solutions like screen time limits and participating in screen-free activities, and explored how adopting these habits can improve your mood, focus, and relationships. As busy college students, imagine how freeing it would feel to reduce stress and anxiety just by spending more time connecting with people in real life. I challenge you to start tracking your time on social media today. Set daily time limits, put your phone down during studying, meals, and before bed, and use Do Not Disturb when needed. Take back control of your time and your well-being by setting healthy boundaries around social media.